Hi everybody. Oh, that was close. Hello. Right, I'm on. I think I'm on. Just going to have a quick look at my phone, make sure it's on. Simon, just while I carry on, just see if you can get. I can't see the feed on. Oh yeah, there we are. That's right, I've got it now. Hello. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's there. I can't see anybody there yet, but.
Off to get some stamps.
Oh yeah, they'll be shut. For the post office? Oh, Tesco. Okay. Right. Bye. I'll carry on then. Sorry about that. Simon's told me he's now off to the he wants to go get some stamps. And I thought he was going to the post office, but he's going to Tesco. Right, hello. Oh my gosh, the rain is pelting it down outside. Right, just as well that we're doing something What are you doing? Oh, it's because he's getting delayed. Right, he's gone now. Right, hello, whoever that is. Right, hiya Sandra. Right, it's just good timing actually, because it's pelting it down outside and we're going to do something. Hello Yvonne, how are you all? Hope you're both well. And we're going to just start with something tropical. So a bit of colour, put a bit of colour in our lives. I think we need it at the moment in this dreary old dark night. So here we go. Without further ado, I'm going to flip you around so you can see what we're going to work on. Right, here we go, look at this. Bit of brightness here. Cheer us all up a little bit. Here we go. So yeah. Excuse me, I've got a dog. What do you want? Everybody's handing. Hello. No, I haven't got any sweets. You'll have to go, Daisy. I haven't got anything for you. I will just say before I start, if I don't see your comments and comment, I will comment afterwards because I can't do everything, look at everything and see all the comments. But I hope you enjoy watching anyway. So yeah, here we're going to do a card with Timeless Tropical, very tropical set. She's got her head on my knee now, on my lap. So yeah, we've got hibiscus, palm trees, pineapple, tropical leaf, another small hibiscus. I don't think that is hibiscus. Is it one of those frangipane flowers? I don't know. Perhaps somebody can tell me. But this is in the spring summer catalogue. And with it are these beautiful bright coloured tropical papers. Look at these. Look at them. Very bright and tropical. So I'll just whisk through these really quickly. Lovely bright hibiscus. Very bright. A bit more plain on it. They're all upside down, aren't they? Sorry. Gosh, it's pelleting it down. Hi Annalise, hope you're well. Hope Ethan's feeling a little bit better now as well, bless him. Right, so here we go. I don't know what those are. They station wagons? Some American vehicle. I don't know what they're called. Perhaps somebody can help me out and tell me what they're called. With palm trees. That looks like a stargazer lily to me, but I could. I don't know if it's that. Yeah, I could be wrong. They're plain on the back. But, and big, huge palm leaf. Oh gosh, I'm not writing anything down. Palm leaves, I think, or castor oil plant. I don't know. Please feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, because I could be. It has happened. Right, and I've picked up a bit of the Be Lovely, but never mind. Right, so without further ado, do a very, very simple card. We're just using the DSP. Get that right, like that. So you can see it. I've used some of the. Yeah, I didn't show you that one because I've used that all up. That's papaya, bananas. Don't know what that is, but yeah, all very tropical. And with the palm trees in the middle. So yeah, it's just a DSP sheet, and then just a little bit of well, I'm not going to stamp it. I'm actually going to show you a technique using our brush pens, our Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to show you a little bit of a technique when you've got a colour of stamping with two different colours, a way of doing it. Well, there's two ways of doing it actually. I'm going to show you both ways. And then just a scribble of watercolour, if you can see that, watercolour pencil in the background. And then just going from the basic simple, then I did one, I stepped it up a little bit just by adding the little flower on some separate cardstock and the two leaves, and coloured them in with watercolour. Just added them. That just takes it from a little bit more of a basic card to a casual card. Still don't need any die cutting machines, although there are dies for this. Yet again, I did cut it out by hand. You don't need the dies to cut it out. And mounted that on some green. And then this one is really, really stepped up. This is a wow, oh my god, probably too much, but that's what I do. I always do too much on these cards. He's just fallen asleep, got a temperature. Oh, bless him. Well, I hope he gets well soon, Annie. I hope you have a better night with him tonight. Bless. God, I hate it when the children are ill. That was horrible. I remember it well. I don't have that worry now. Hello, Alison. Hello, Wanda. Oh, busy tonight. There you go, Alison. I know you'll love this. I know you love it, but you may not love it. This has gone totally a bit of visual vomit, probably, but it's just to show you what you can do with the dies. If you have got the dies in a die cut machine, this is using the dies, the leaves. And there's a little flower, got the flower, and the aloha as well. Oh, and a blue baker's twine, and that's out of the pack that I showed you last time that you get free if you spend £45 in the celebration. You get 2 things of baker's twine and the sequins. And then there's a cute little, can you see that? I'm just going to bring up a little ukulele it's meant to be. I think it's this little, and you get a pot of these with the set. I've just got to show you these because they're lovely. Look at these, look at these. There's a palm leaf again, pineapple, ukulele, little hibiscus, I think, pineapple, said that. They're beautiful. Yeah, love them. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to... No, switching is too much. I don't know, Annie. I'm terrible. I'm not very good at doing simple cards. Oh gosh, here we go. And I dropped all them over the place. Yeah, I always do too much. But some people like simple cards. I like busy cards. But I like simple as well sometimes. But yeah, I don't do less is more. But hey, anyway, we're going to go back to the basic card anyway to start off with. So back to the very basic one. Let's see the pattern. So here we go. So yeah, I'm going to show you a technique with the Stampin' Right markers. If you haven't got ink pads, quite a good thing if you don't want to invest in ink pads. You just want to invest in the markers. Right, we've got 2 ends of these. You've got a brush end and a very thin end. That's good for writing in journals or anything. Obviously this is good for colouring in. So we're going to use the brush end. Use an old olive. And what we do is we... Now I can't see it. I just colour it in. I don't know if you can see it. Colour the Stampin. It can be a little bit. But the good thing with these, you can get into all the little areas. It's very good if you've got some intricate colouring you want to do, and you want to be really precise with your colouring. I don't know. Say you've got a bouquet of flowers, and you wanted to just colour some of them in pink, some of them in red. This is a very, very good technique for that. So I think that'll do. And we can go in with another green. This is Mossy Meadow. And just put a little bit of extra colour in, wherever you like. Just be a little bit quick, wherever you like. I'll do it very quickly. And you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's going to be dry by now. But there's what we do is we huff on it in a minute, and that just reactivates the ink. These are actually filled with the ink that are in our ink pads. That's what's in them. So it's just like an ink pad, but in a pen form. Right. Well, that was soft suede, by the way. So here we go. And straight down. And voila, if you can see it, we've got 2 different coloured greens in there, you can see, and the trunk is coloured as well. So there you go. I'm going to quickly show you, we're not going to use that, but I'm going to show you another method which it comes out a little bit lighter, a little bit softer, but using the ink pad this is. So just quickly go in with the ink pad. So old olive still again. So you just sponge it over this time. Can't see what I'm doing. Sponge it. This is very, very good for our distinctive ink stamps. Distinctive stamps that we do. Sometimes pressing it in the ink is just too much and too heavy. So this works really well with those to give a much softer effect, and it just works with those. They're exclusive to Stampin' Up. They're patent. They're ready. Oh, I think they're going for the patent with them. Right, that'll do. I'm going to go in with the other green. The thing with this method is it's a little bit not quite so precise as the brush pens, but you get the idea. Just give it a mottled effect. And in with the, I'm going to knock everything flying in a minute. And in with the soft suede, which crumb cake probably would have been, but it does come out quite light. You'll see in a minute. It's a lot lighter than the other one. Voila! I'll just have fun a little bit. Don't know if that'll help. There we go. There you go. And you can see it's a little bit lighter than the other one, but just as nice, just different. Just two different techniques, but you're not directly using the ink pads. There you go. So now back to making our card. Going to cut that on the cutter. I'll use the big cutter tonight. This is our standard cutter. It's quite reasonably new actually. We haven't had them that long. £23 I believe it is to buy, which is a reasonable price for a good cutter, and it's just got a scorer on it as well. I'm going to get yeah, 70. We'll leave it at 70. I'll chop a little bit off the. So I haven't coloured the vesting yet, have I? But I'll go back and do that in a minute when I've cut it down. I don't want too much. There we go. I'm going to cut it down a little bit more. 65. That'll do. I've got a ruler here actually. So it's 65. Oh, it's just over 90, so I'll just going to nibble that off a little bit. And then we're going to create just a tiny board around it with the old olive cardstock, which is in some of the paper, one of the colours in the paper. So oh, I've forgotten again what I said. So 65, so 68. You can remember this, ladies, for me. 68 and 93. 68 and 93. So we'll go 68 and 93. There we go. And that'll just give it a nice little slim border. I'm not going to use that one. Rubbish. Just a few little edges I didn't press down hard enough on the blade. And I'm going to glue that on. And if you like, you can sponge your edges. I know a lot of people do like to sponge their edges and everything. I sometimes do, but not a lot. Oh, I still haven't coloured it in. Oh, I'll do it afterwards. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to colour it in actually. You couldn't. I need wet wipes. You could just leave it like this. It would be perfectly fine. But I did opt to colour mine in a little bit more. I'm not liking that little bird edge there. Right. Wet wipes. I didn't bring wet wipes up. Oh well. I'll wipe it on my jeans. Here we go. Right. So we're going to do a little bit of beach. So a little bit of the orange. We're going to use watercolour pencils now. These are our watercolour pencils. Very good. And we do 2 packs of them, different colours. Just a quick scribble. Oh, I'm going to knock on the table. A little bit of scribble, and then I'm going to go in with clips of coral, just to create a little bit of texture. And a little bit more on the orange. Right, and I have to, oh, I didn't get red out. Oh, right. I like to put something at the base of my trees, otherwise they just look like they're just floating still. So I just like to put as though there's a little bit of a hole, I guess, from where they've come from. And maybe even go in with the brown, just to create a little bit of. I don't know if you can see that. That just makes all the difference, and like a little bit of shadow as well, really, I suppose. And then we need crushed curry. We don't do a crumb cake, unfortunately, in the pencils, so crushed curry is very good. It looks like a brown, even though it's meant to be a yellow. Perfect for the trunks of the palm trees. And then we're just going to scribble in the sky. I mean scribble. Very, very quickly. Put a little bit in. You can be more precise if you want. I just quite like the scribbly effect. There we go. And then I'm going to use one of our blender pens, which are fabulous. But I do apologise that mine are all very well loved and very well used, and I need to order some more. They're all getting a little bit dry, but so I'm just going to have to do the best what I've got. So yeah, they are on my list, my order list, to get some more, because they are fabulous for watercolour penciling. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's a lot smoother now. You can't see the pencil stitch. Probably can't see it in the flesh on the camera, but I can see it. And then just to clean the nibs, you just wipe it carefully until it runs clear. And then we'll do the same with the sky. I don't know if you can see. So instead of those scribble marks, can you see it just brushes them out. It's like using watercolour, like using a watercolour brush, but it doesn't soak your paper like a brush with water could. You can actually use a brush with water if you're very, very careful and don't soak your paper. Obviously, if you've got watercolour paper or a shimmer paper, you can get away with it. It doesn't matter because that's designed for water. But our normal cardstock isn't. So you can do it, but ideally the blender pens are the best thing, really. And that's it. Not done with the lid. There we go. Right, and the last thing to do is the stamp. This one I'm going to go with May Your Birthday Be Memorable. There's a few sentiments in that stamp set, which you can know. There's a thank you. There's a our friendship is timeless, and rest and relax, you deserve it. So, what colour did I use? Soft suede. Whoa, there goes my phone. I don't want to smash that again. I've already smashed the screen last week. So, there we go. Perfect. Well, it's just a case of sticking the DSP or the designer series paper. I must learn to call it by its proper name, because people don't know what on earth I'm on about when I say DSP. Sorry, Annalise, I said that to you, didn't I? Yeah, designer series paper, or it can. Simon and I had a debate. Actually, he called it double-sided paper, and I must admit I call it double-sided paper because that's what it is. It's got two designs. So it's got pineapples on the back. What? And they're actually the right way up. Go me for getting the paper cut the right way. This is one of the layers that we normally use. It's 143 millimeters by 100 millimeters on the base of the card. And then we're just going to glue that on there. As I say, very simple and easy, quick card. We go through the post okay. There's no foam pads or anything. As I say, if you want to step it up, you can do. And you don't need the die cutting machine either. Right. So that's that. Voila. Done. Yep. Oh, and then the next thing I was going to quickly show you was a little treat favour that you can do to match with it, with the paper, with 6 by 6 inch by 6 inch paper, which is ideal for the papers that we get if you decide to join my team. You can get a sampler pack of paper. I'll talk to you about that later after the video. And this is one, you get one of these papers in it actually, and you get a whole stack of 6 by 6, 6 inch by 6 inch papers, and this is one of the things you can do with it. It's very quick and easy. They're ideal for any type of treat, Valentine's Day, wedding favours, birthday parties. I use mine for my business cards and then put it in a cello bag. I'm sure you can think of lots of things to do with it, but so they're so quick and easy to make. And I'm now going to quickly show you how to make one. So here we go. So we get a 6 inch square piece of paper. You don't have to score it. I do because it just makes it a little bit easier, and then I don't mess up. So just go from corner to corner and just use your scorer. Only once because it's double-sided paper, it's blocked thinner than our cardstock the papers. You don't want to rip it or tear it. But right, so that's made that, embossed that line. I made that'll just make it a lot easier to fold. So here we go. I don't know if I got my bone folder up either. I thought I had, but I can't find them. We can do without. Right, and then it's good job we've got our grid paper tonight. You want to fold, it's a bit like the old nappies. So you fold one corner up and you want it straight across there. So if you actually use your paper, you can line it up. So I'm lining it up from that corner, square there, you probably can't see it, but to that, and then you know it's flat and straight across there. I can't find the bone fold, although I thought I brought it up, but I obviously didn't. So I'm just going to use my thumb. And then the same with the other side. Bring that up flat across there. And it creates your little pocket. And then all you do is flip that top panel down, give it another good score, or burnish I should say. My hands are sticky. And there you go, voila, there's your pocket, which you can leave like that and it will stay like that. You don't have to use glue, tape, nothing. It's marvellous, it holds itself. It's origami, I guess. It's brilliant, I love it. It's my go-to little pouch because it's so quick and easy to do. But we will just decorate it quickly as well. So we need the palm tree. Should we use the pens or should we use the ink? No, I think we use the ink, so we're just going to go in with the ink pad. Right, I know I'm using that, but I haven't got another bit of Whisper White up here. So a quick palm tree, and we're going to go in with real red. With the thank you, which it doesn't look like I got out either. So you could put anything on it really, thank you. Although I think your birthday, that may just fit on, maybe a bit of a squeeze. I think that one is too long, rest and relax. I think I tried it earlier. So we'll go with thank you. Because it's nice as a little thank you gift to somebody. Nice to hand out to people in shops or banks. Just anybody really, especially somebody who might be having a shitty day maybe. It's not going to cost you a lot, is it? To give a little treat, but it can make the world of difference to somebody else. There we go. Right, punches. So we're just going to punch that out with a circle. And then here's an lovely star. I think this is called Starburst punch. Love this. I haven't actually had it that long, but I don't know how I live without it before. I really don't, because it's very good. It goes marvellously well with this 2-inch punch. Fits perfectly. with a nice little gap around it. It really does. Oh, excuse me if you can hear my tummy. Oh, I've just had my tea. Glue that on there. What did you all have? You all had your tea yet? I'd love to know what you all had for your tea. I'm just being nosy. I had lemon chicken, which is I got from the butchers, Prize Butchers at West Lynn. I got some lovely. I had Hunter's chicken on Sunday. That was lovely. I have to say it was lemon and coriander, which was okay, but the coriander was a little bit too strong, and Simon found it a bit strong as well. I personally prefer coriander with a curry, if I'm honest. Hey ho. So we're going to put that on there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to glue it to that portion, and then just some foam pads at the bottom. So. I won't overdo it on the dimensionals tonight. Some people, we call them dimensional Stampin' Up! Do, but some they are called foam pads as well in the crafting world. So whatever you want to call them, really, it's just our name for them. And put that on there, and it's done. Voila! One little treat pouch that you can put quite a few things in. After 8 mints fit perfectly. So these I usually put Elizabeth Shaw mints in. These ones are slightly cheaper ones. These ones are from Aldi's, but they're still very nice, I have to say. I've got to stop eating them though. I've been quite good. I only had one today. Shouldn't have had any, I know, but I did have one. Couldn't help it. Right, there we go. So that's that one done, and the card. And then what was I going to quickly show you? Oh, I know. Right, it's gonna just. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah. I'm going to show you the brush markers. No, I'm going to show you a starter kit if you would decide to join Stampin' Up! I can't even see the screen. It's going to block it out, isn't it? Is it going to block it out? Yeah. This is what you could get for £99, or what's in this basket, apart from the basket, obviously. The basket's not included. Can you believe all that? All of that in the basket for £99. Well, but it could be your choice of stuff though, of products, not mine. This is just a sample of what I chose for the money, because basically you get, for £99 you get to choose £130 worth of goods, products, and then free you get your sample pack of the paper, like I was saying earlier. And I think I've showed you this before, I'll quickly show you. So you get all that, and there's some missing because I've been using it. So there's your tropical, there's your balloons, there's your birthday bonanza. Love that set. I'm ordering that, although I think it's I'm back ordered at the moment, but it'll soon be back in. There's the handbag, the best dress suite, which we've used in class, golfing one. That's in the celebration catalogue, the water lily one. This is the poppies. So you get a very good sample, let's say. And then, yeah, then you get the cutter as well for free, mini cutter, which is very good for the 6x6, cutting the 6 inch by 6 inch up. And then you get all the rest, well, as I say, of your choice. You get £130 worth of goods, of your choice, and then also you get a choice of stamp set. So one of them is what you pay for in your £130, or your £99, sorry. Yeah, you get values of £130. And then you can choose a free one. And I just went for quite a cheap one, but you can go for one that's more expensive. But you've got punches in there, you've got 5 ink pads, some foam pads, dimensionals, glue, some cardstock, foam mat if you went for photopolymer stamp set. If you didn't, you wouldn't need that. A cleaner, the stamp cleaner, so the punch, the acrylic, 2 acrylic blocks, all that for £99 you could choose. And you'd be well away and start a good hobby. So, I just thought I'd show you that. And I think that's it. So I'll just flip myself around. Hold on. Hello. Oh, it's hot up here. I keep turning the heating off as well. Oh, gosh, right, okay. Right, thank you very much for joining me, all of you. I hope you enjoyed that. And hopefully some of you are new. You learnt a few things. as usual, please feel free to ask me any questions if you have them. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help anybody, and if you fancy joining us. But yeah, I think that's, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's still pelting down outside, so hey ho. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well, and if you're not well, I hope you'll get better soon. Thank you. Bye.